Good afternoon. Welcome to Logan Middle School for Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament action. The Point Pleasant Lady Knights and the Logan Middle School Timberwolves haven't missed much action in this first 45 seconds as Logan starting off cold from the basket. They have missed their first four shots. Now they get one to go as Bailey Vance puts it up and in off of a missed shot, and Logan scores the first points of the afternoon, 2-0. Timberwolves on top, and another turnover. Nearly a turnover now there will be a turnover as Point Pleasant there. Kylie Arrington, and I believe that was number 30, might have been Haley Angel there, as they both had possession of the basketball, and that's a traveling violation. So second turnover in just under a minute for Point Pleasant. Ball back to Logan, and jumper out of the corner, no good, and rebound by Vance. Her shot no good. Tie up, alternating possession arrow will give it back to the Timberwolves. 4:41 to go in our opening quarter, 2-0. Logan on top of Point Pleasant. Win or go home this afternoon from Logan Middle School. The Timberwolves working the ball around the perimeter. This is Jersey White who will get it over to Miley Fleming. Her jumper will roll around the rim and drop, and Logan now up 4-0 on the Knights, and a steal in the backcourt by the Timberwolves. Jenna Hatfield, she puts a shot up and in, and she'll go to the line with a chance to complete a three-point play. It's Logan now out to a 6-0 lead. A foul on Angel for Point Pleasant. Her first, team foul number 1. To the free throw line, Jenna Hatfield for one shot, looking to complete the three-point play and give Logan a 7-0 lead. They've scored the first 6, now make it first 7, and we'll get a timeout called by Point Pleasant, as we'll get a signal if it's a 30 or a full. It will be a 30-second timeout charged to the Lady Knights of Point Pleasant. So 4:20 to go here in our opening quarter, 7-0 the score here. This is, again, a Mid-Valley Athletic Conference tournament. The winner moves on. The loser, these girls get ready for softball, tennis, track, whatever spring sport that will follow after basketball. I'm sure many of these girls will probably move on to play softball down at Point Pleasant for the Lady Knights. Well, we got this opportunity. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, for Point Pleasant, starting lineups for the Lady Knights. Number 5 is Alex Tench. Haley Angels, number 30. Kylie Arrington, number 35. Lola Tolliver, number 40. And Marley Pursley, number 41. 4 Point Pleasant for Logan. Number 1, Miley Fleming, as they get the ball in bounds, and that ball was knocked away by Lindsay Keyser. And as she went to the ground, she was traveling with the ball. So a double turnover. That's 3 on Point Pleasant, 1 on Logan. Keyser just checked into the contest for Priestley Decker, number 11, who was in the starting lineup. Number 1, Miley Fleming. Jenna Hatfield, number 10. Jersey White, 13. And Bailey Vance, number 32. Your starting 5 for the Timberwolves. And Vance comes away with a steal in the backcourt. Quickly ahead, Jenna Hatfield will lay it up and in. And Logan off and running. It's now 9-0 as Point Pleasant tries to get across half court. They fail to do so. Hatfield comes away with the steal. Her layup's no good. Rebound fought for on the inside. Coming away with it. Well, actually, nobody came away with it. So we got a tie-up on the possession arrow, and that's going to give the ball back to Point Pleasant. So Point Pleasant having a little bit of difficulty solving this Logan pressure. They've got 5 turnovers early on in this contest, as checking out for Point Pleasant will be Haley Angel, and checking in for the first time this afternoon is McKenna Nutter, number 23. Point Pleasant inbound the basketball. They'll get it in bounce. Now back into the inbounder, Tolliver. Tolliver will get it over to Arrington. Arrington picks up her dribble, being guarded by Keyser over there on the end. Now steal as Keyser takes it away. She'll get it up to Fleming. Fleming driving in, puts a shot up, no good, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. As committing a foul on the play for Point Pleasant was Molly Pursley. She picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 2 of the first quarter. Fleming to the line for 2 shots. First one's up and in, and that'll make it 10-0 Logan now, as Timberwolves scored the first 10, looking to make it 11 if Fleming can connect on the second opportunity. Second free throw's up and in, and it is 11-0 Logan, off and running here this Saturday afternoon from Logan Middle School, as the inbounds comes in to Nutter. Nutter gets it back to number 40, that's Tolliver, and Tolliver will be bumped by Fleming as she crosses the mid-court line, and that'll be personal foul number 1, team foul number 1 on Fleming. First of 3 games this afternoon from Logan Middle School. At 4 o'clock, Logan Middle and Winfield Middle will take part in a junior varsity contest, as inbounds, Logan will steal the inbounds pass. Is going to the floor was Fleming. She gets it over into the hands of Vance, who gets it back to Fleming. Fleming driving in the lane, puts a shot up. No good. She's fouled and go back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. 3:09 to play, 11-0 Logan with the lead. Looking to add to it as Kylie Arrington picks up her first personal foul, and that is team foul number 3 on the Lady Knights here in the first quarter. Fleming to the line, 4 points, looking to add to it. First one no good. She'll get a second opportunity, as checking into the game for the Timberwolves, replacing Arrington, is number 24, Marley Fetty. Also checking in for the Timberwolves, replacing Bailey Vance. We'll get that here in a second, is number 33, Lainey Watkins, as a second free throw. Good. 12-0. Logan leading. And another turnover in the backcourt. Coming away with the steal is Lindsey Keyser. She'll lay it up and in, and Keyser has her first points. Logan with a 14-0 lead. And we got another steal in the backcourt as Jersey White picks off the pass, and she will get it to Fleming across the timeline. Fleming dribbling in near the three-point line. She'll pass over to Keyser. Three-pointer now out of the corner by Hatfield. Hits top of the backboard, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Fleming. Fleming will take a short jumper, no good. There's Hatfield crashing the boards, trying to get it over to Watkins, and the ball was out of bounds. Last touching Point Pleasant, and we will get a timeout by Point Pleasant with 2:32 to go. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. Logan leading 14-0 here in the first quarter of this Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament on Mountain Dreams Media.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you're ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Welcome back to Logan Middle School Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament action on Mountain Dreams Media. Timberwolves inbound the basketball, leading 14-0. Three-pointer out of the corner draws the side of the rim as Watkins misses it. Timberwolves get the rebound. They'll get it over to Hatfield. Back to Watkins. Three on the way again. No good. Rebound on the backside by Jersey White. She'll dribble out of it into the corner. Now she'll give it up to Fleming. Fleming drives, kicks. Three-pointer by White is good. And the lead is now 17-0 as Logan gets a couple of opportunities out of that Point Pleasant timeout. And there's another steal in the backcourt. And driving the lane will be White. She puts a shot up and in, but she's going to be whistled for the offensive foul, so wipe the basket off the board, as that's the second turnover against the Timberwolves. And Logan Middle School will make a couple substitutions as Hatfield and White check out. Checking into the game, Lily Fleming for the first time today, and Decker, who started, checks back in for the Timberwolves, and that's nearly a steal by Fleming in the backcourt and dribbling up court. Now Fleming will get a steal, so nearly succeeded on the first time. That she does it the second time. Ball still loose on the floor. Coming away with it is Keyser. Keyser gets it up to Keyser got it up to Fleming there. Fleming gets it back up to Decker. Decker's shot's no good, and we get a whistle and rebound with Point Pleasant. I believe we got a foul against the Timberwolves. Coming down with the rebound was Alex Tinch for the Timberwolves, for Point Pleasant. And I believe picking up the foul was Miley Fleming. That's her second personal foul. Team foul number 3. And get a whistle on the inbound play. And we get a foul on Tinch for trying to set a pick on the inbound. So Tinch picks up her first foul. Team foul number 4. That'll get the ball back to Logan Middle School as Miley Fleming checks out, and checking in for the first time this afternoon, Daphne Ellis for the Timberwolves. And she'll be the one to inbound the basketball to Decker, working it around the perimeter now. Thought about a shot out of the corner, but Logan passes it up and continue working out. Now Decker from the wing, shot was nearly blocked. Rebound by Watkins, and Watkins passes up on the shot, tried to dribble out, but walked before she could put the ball down on the floor. So that's a turnover on Logan. And now Point Pleasant racing in the front court, looking for the first points of the contest. Shot up no good by Marley Fetty, and rebound by the Timberwolves. Ellis comes out of there with it, gets it up to Watkins. Watkins has her pass stolen away by Tolliver. Tolliver racing into the front court. She's trapped and doubled, and we'll get a whistle and a foul called on the play. As picking up a foul for the Timberwolves is Laney Watkins. First personal foul, team foul number 4. Next foul by either team will send the opposition to the free throw line. As pass comes in off the hands of Tolliver, she'll track it down and pick up a loose ball, but in the process lift her pivot foot. And that's a turnover on Point. 17-0 the score here with a minute to play in our opening quarter. It's been all Logan Middle School. As three-pointer out of the corner by Laney Watkins is good. And now it's a 20-point lead, 20-0. And a steal in the backcourt. Coming away with it, Lily Fleming. Fleming nearly loses it. Ellis picks it up, gets it back to Fleming. Ball on the floor again. Fleming gets it back to Watkins, but she was fouled in the process. As picking up the foul for Point Pleasant was not for sure who the foul was on. Don't know if it was on 40, which is Tolliver, or number 5, Tinch. I believe it was Tolliver that picked up the foul. I will double check at the end of the quarter. Nevertheless, it's a 5th personal foul, and that sends Logan to the free throw line. And Lily Fleming with a chance to crack the scores columns. First free throws up and in, and Fleming does so. It's her first points of the afternoon. 21-0 the score now, as Fleming becomes the 7th different Timberwolf to score in this opening quarter. Second free throw up, back iron no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touch in Daphne Ellis for Logan. So Point Pleasant will take possession of the basketball. 36.3 seconds to play in our opening quarter, as Point Pleasant has had a rough time of this Logan full court pressure, and pass comes in, and it's going to be off the outstretched hands of Kylie Layton, out of bounds in front of the Point Pleasant bench. So Logan takes over possession of the basketball yet again. 36.3 to go in our opening quarter. Pass comes in, three-pointer on the way, up no good. That was Keyser with the shot, and rebound tracked down in the corner by Logan. Will get it back out. Daphne Ellis wants the three. She will hit the top of the backboard and in the support, and that will give the ball back to Point Pleasant. 23 seconds to play in the first quarter. So now Logan backs off with the full court pressure in the final 23 seconds. They'll pick him up man-to-man once Point crosses the timeline, as Tolliver has it for the Knights. She draws a double team, and she'll throw it off the leg of Priestley Decker. Point Pleasant will maintain possession. 11.1 showing on the clock. The Knights looking for anything they can get to go here. They've had a tough night trying to figure out this defense, as the pass comes in off the hands of Ellis as they were trying to get the ball to Kylie Layton underneath the basket, and that pass just went off of Layton's knees. Maybe been trying to get it into McKenna Nutter as Point Pleasant was retreating back on the defensive end, and the officials had to remind them that they had the basketballs. So Point keeps possession of the ball. 9.6 to go. They get it inbounds into number 23. That's Nutter. Nutter gets it back in to Tolliver, who has it stolen away. Now the ball was taken back by Tench for Point Pleasant. So helter-skelter play there results in a turnover on Point Pleasant. Logan never had possession of the basketball. 1.1 seconds left. Pass comes into Keyser. She'll just hold it right there. And that's how our first quarter comes to a close here at Logan Middle School. Your score after one quarter of play, it's Logan 21 and Point Pleasant nothing. You're watching the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament on Mountain Dreams Media.
Hello, I'm Valerie Patrick, Chief Medical Officer at Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare. We're your federally qualified health center lookalike, offering primary care and many other services throughout southern West Virginia. We focus on men's health care, women's health care, pediatrics, heart health, diabetes treatment, behavioral health care, preventative services, chronic disease management, and much more. And we take walk-ins Monday through Friday. We also offer financial and eligibility assistance. Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare, where change begins.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
All three signal. All right, welcome back to Logan Middle School. As score correction, it's 20-0, not 20-1, as the shot by Laney Watkins was rolled a 2, not a 3. So that's where the discrepancy in the scoreboard comes. And now Bailey Vance will put up her second bucket of the evening, making it a 22-0 game. Bill Lusk with you as we get a whistle and a foul on the play. And if this is Fleming, that's number 3. As we wait for the call from our official. And it will be Miley Fleming picking up her third foul. About the only thing that's went wrong for the Timberwolves in this quarter is foul issues on Miley Fleming. She's leading the way with 5 points. Actually, her and Jenna Hatfield have 5 points to lead the way for the Timberwolves. As Point Pleasant inbounds the basketball, shot up, no good. And rebound on the backside comes into the hands of Lola Tolliver. Tolliver being guarded by Decker. Decker with some good defense forces a trap. And we get a whistle and a foul called as Point Pleasant turned the basketball over. And that foul is going to be on number 40. That was Tolliver picking up her second personal foul. She'll check out of the contest, I would. Well, not just yet, as the Knights have a player that was ready to check in. The inbounds pass from Hatfield comes into Decker. Decker walking into the front court. She gets by. Hurton dubs it down low to Dices Furches. And Furches with her first points of the contest, 24-0. As she was posted up on a low block, got a feed from Decker and laid it up and in. On the other end, Point Pleasant shot no good by Tolliver. And a whistle and a turnover against the Timberwolves. Will get the ball back to Point Pleasant on the rebound as the ball comes in off of the hands of Tolliver and on the end line, and turnover back to Logan. And now checking into the contest for the Lady Knights is Alex Tench, replacing Harley Angel. 24-0, 5:06 to go, second quarter in the contest. Logan with the basketball. Point Pleasant's got a couple of good looks at the basket here lately, just can't put it in. It's been turnovers mainly for Point Pleasant. And that ball's dribbled off the foot of Vance. Point Pleasant coming away with it in the backcourt. Opportunity to score here. Basket's up and in by Alex Tench. Good job by Point Pleasant to get after the loose ball, and a better job by Tench to run the floor, get to the block, lay it up and in for the Lady Knights' first points of the evening. 24-2 now the score as Decker with the basketball. She gives it over to Furches. Furches being guarded. Now double team. She'll dribble out of the double team. In fact, she'll double dribble as she picked up her dribble right near the jump circle. And checking back in for the Timberwolves is Daphne Ellis. She'll replace Furches, who leaves the ball game with 2 points. She got the first basket for the second basket of the game for the Timberwolves. And a good move there by Tolliver to get open, but to try to get down to the post. But Hatfield read to play the entire way, stepped in front of the pass, turned it over, and on the other end, Hatfield trying to get it inside to Daphne Ellis. Pass is a little too high for Ellis, out of bounds. Back to Point Pleasant. 4:13 to play in our first half, 24-2. Logan Middle School on top as Decker is going to get called for the blocking foul in the backcourt as she bodied Tolliver up and fouled her without moving her feet. If she was able to move her feet, I think she would have been okay, but Tolliver trying to get by, drew the contact, drew the foul. Personal foul number 1 on Decker, team foul number 2 in this second quarter on Logan. Point Pleasant inbound the basketball, comes into the backcourt to Tolliver. Tolliver being guarded by Decker. She gets across, picks up her dribble, has to find somebody to throw to. She will get it over to Tench. Tench being guarded by White. Tench driving to the basket, loses it, ball's on the floor, whistle and a held ball. Possession arrow should remain with Point Pleasant, and it will. 3:52 to play now in our opening half. It's been all Logan Middle School. They scored the first 24 points of the contest. Point Pleasant got on the board not too long ago as Alex Tench was able to put in a bucket off of a turnover as they did a very good job of running the floor. Now Tolliver gets by, puts a shot up, no good. On the backside with the rebound for the Timberwolves is Jenna Hatfield. And we get a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on number 0, Maya Huckabee, who just checked into the contest for Point Pleasant. I missed that one on the last time out, so my apologies to those watching back in Point Pleasant on Mountain Dreams Mia. Maya Huckabee is in the contest along with Mary Serple. She's number 14, Huckabee number 0. The other players on the court, Tolliver, number 40, number 5, who just come away with the steal, Alex Tench, and number 32, that is Olivia Ott, as the pass inside for Huckabee comes empty-handed. Ott with the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound by Hatfield. She gets it up to Decker. Decker trying to beat her defender to the block, and that's Serple who's going to pick up the foul, and that'll be personal number 1 on Serple, team foul number 3 on Point Pleasant in this second quarter. Again, Point Pleasant, one more foul to give before the next foul will result in free throws for Logan. Again, new rule, 5 fouls in each quarter will result in 2 free throws as Logan turns the ball over. Coming away with it is Tench. She gets to the block, has her shot blocked by White into the hands of number 32, Ott, for Point Pleasant, and she's tied up by Vance, number 32 for Logan. So a little bit of 32 on 32 crime there, and the possession arrow will give it to Logan. But again, 5 fouls in a quarter. The opposition shoots 2 free throws. Fouls reset after every quarter. No longer are there 7 and 10 fouls that result in the bonus. As Ellis dribbles inside, jumper inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound off the hands of Serple, out of bounds. Possession will stay in Logan's favor as checking into the contest for the Timberwolves, replacing Ellis, is number 33, Lainey Watkins. Watkins, 1 of 8 to score in his first half for the Timberwolves. They've done a very good job of sharing the basketballs. The shot comes in, jumper up, no good by Jersey White. Ball loose on the floor, and we get a whistle and a tie-up. Point Pleasant will get the basketball as Tench dove after the loose ball. She was tied up on a play by Christiana Dress, I believe it was. Dress was in the area, as was Hatfield, I believe so. And now Tolliver dribbles it off her knees. It goes right into the hands of Jenna Hatfield. Hatfield coming away with the basketball. Gets it up to Decker. Decker breaks it across the timeline. Gets it over into the corner. Three-pointer by Dress. It's good. Actually, that'll be a two-pointer. And Christiana Dress becomes the 9th player to score for the Timberwolves, 26-2. As Point Pleasant with the basketball. Tolliver has to pick up her dribble. She has it taken away by Hatfield. Hatfield with a pass to the basket. Shot will go up and in, and that'll be an intentional foul called on Tolliver. So this should be basket good, 2 shots, and Logan can get the ball. This could be a 6 or 7 point possession. We'll see if they count the bucket. So we've got 2 shots. No word on whether the bucket counted or not, as we're looking to get clarification. Now the officials will come in to have a discussion. Jenna Hatfield was dribbling the ball. She put the shot up. The bucket will count. So Hatfield gets her first field goal of the second quarter. That gives her 7 points. She will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And also, Logan will get possession of the basketball as Tolliver picks up her 3rd foul. And Tolliver, there's no ill intent on that foul. She just happened to get in there, got her hands in the back. She didn't mean any harm by it. But, officials, being officials, how the ruling states, it is an intentional foul. And Hatfield knocks down the first. She's got 8 points in the contest. And, that's one of those rare plays in basketball where an intentional foul occurs. You get the shot to go, and the basket will count with the 2 free throws and the ball back as Hatfield knocks both of them down. She's got 9 points. And all my years of basketball, I do believe I've seen that happen a handful of times counting tonight. I think the last time I saw it was in a game at Man High School with the Hillbillies and the Wildcats. The late, great Andre Hickman was the one that was on the receiving end of that one in the contest against Logan and Man. Man was down pretty big in that game. Hickman got that basket to go, the 2 shots, sunk it, then Man hit a 3. And that's what Logan's trying to do here. Is Dress, 3-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of, I believe that is Nutter for Point Pleasant. And Jenna Hatfield picks up the foul, her first, team foul number 3. But 30-2 our score here in the first half with 1:54 to go. So again, a rare intentional foul call that results in the basket being made. And Logan, pressure applied in the backcourt, nearly a steal as checking back in was Molly Pursley. And that shot good by number 14. That's Mary Supple, and Point Pleasant with their 4th point. It's now 30-4 as Decker drives the lane, has a shot blocked by Nutter. Rebound comes down into the hands of Nutter. Nutter's pass is tipped away. Coming away with it for the Timberwolves is Vance. Her pass goes off her thigh and into the hands of number 14, Serple. Serple dribbled into a double team in the trap. She'll get it out. And finally coming away with it is Arrington, as Arrington gets it over to Ott. Ott back to Arrington. Arrington loses it on the floor, and she's tied up by Hatfield. And that'll be a turnover on Point. 1 minute, 4 seconds to go here in the first half as Christiana Dress checks out, and checking back into the contest for Logan, Lindsey Keyser. Watkins checked out. So Watkins checked out as Watkins is the one that had the basket. Dress did not, and I apologize for that. Logan's got the opportunity where they've pretty much ran everybody in and out of here, but now a loose ball will go to Point Pleasant as the shot went up, it was no good, and rebound by the Knights of Point Pleasant, and they're tied up on the play, so the possession stays with them. And now a turnover in the backcourt as Kylie Layton dribbled into a trap and then dribbled the ball off her foot, so the ball goes back to Logan. 44.3 seconds to go, 30-4. So again, Laney Watkins with 4 points in the contest Logan with 8 players that have scored in the book. Hatfield cutting to the rim. She puts a shot up, no good, gets her own rebound. It's a good job there by McKenna Nutter to contest the shot, but on the rebound attempt, Nutter tries to go for another block and fouled Hatfield in the act of shooting. So Jenna will go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Jenna Hatfield with 9 points, looking to crack double figures if she can connect on 1 of 2 here. First one's good, and she now has 10 points in the contest. A perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Is Hatfield looking to, or 4 for 4, looking to make it 5 for 5 now. A shot ahead, so she does make it. So now she's 5 for 5, and she has 11 points in the contest to score 32-4, 31.2 seconds left on a moving clock here in the first half. As coming across the timeline was Pursley. She picked up her dribble, and she's tied up by Keyser, and that'll be another turnover on the Lady Knights, and that'll get the ball back to Logan. 23.3 to play here in this Mid-Valley Athletic Conference tournament opener for the Timberwolves. Point Pleasant advanced with a win over Poca the other night, and Logan looking to keep their season alive. Point Pleasant needing a rally to keep their season going as Hatfield drives into the lane, jumper no good, rebound fought for, coming away with and underneath was Jersey White. Reverse layup no good, and the horn will sound, ending our first half of play here at Logan Middle School. Timberwolves dominated the first half as they look to be on their way to advancing in this Mid-Valley Athletic Conference tournament. They lead Point Pleasant 32-4 at the half. We're going to step aside for brief messages. When we come back, we'll recap the first half and get set for the second half here on Mountain Dreams and Media. Again, we're at the half, 32-4, Logan leading Point Pleasant in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference tournament.
Mountain Dreams Media would like to thank the following sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Are you looking to buy or sell real estate in southern West Virginia? Call or message Eugene Maynard with Bray & Oakley Real Estate at 304-688-4648. Check out Heard the Word podcast with Marshall alumni basketball stars Jared West and Stevie Browning, available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election to be held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years judicial experience and the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo counties. Vote Judge Deskins, the right choice for Logan and Mingo's Circuit Court, paid for by the candidate. Caleb with the Clippers will keep you fresh. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram at Caleb with the Clippers. Shayna O'Brien Thompson is seeking your vote for Circuit Judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024 for one of 2 Logan seats. Vote Shayna O'Brien Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. Looking to plan that next adventure with family? Amanda Thompson with Off to Neverland Travel is the best at planning that family vacation. Experienced in Disney vacations and much, much more. She can help you in finding that right place to make memories. Find her on Facebook or email at amanda.thompson@offtoneverland.com. Vote Butcher for judge in the newly combined Logan Mingo Circuit. Joshua Butcher and his wife Jamie Dempsey Butcher love basketball and they love cheering on the local teams. Every March, Josh and his family enjoy watching Southern West Virginia basketball dominate the state tournament. Let's do it again this year, and remember, vote Butcher for judge, paid for by the committee to elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey treasurer.
Hi, I'm Whitney Miller, family nurse practitioner at Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare. I have long had a heart for serving others since I was little and have always wanted to provide care to people in our community. We also offer our family dental clinic, behavioral health care, an in-agency pharmacy, a 24-hour crisis stabilization unit and safe detox, in-agency lab, transportation services, and much more. Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare, where change begins.
Hi, I'm Chris White.
And I'm Stephen Wolf. And for the last 10 years, Wolf White & Associates have been representing clients injured in motor vehicle wrecks, medical negligence, wrongful terminations, Social Security disability, and real estate closings and transactions. We've recovered over $10 million in verdicts and settlements and over $10 million in real estate closings. So, when you need a win, give your local law team a call.
Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election to be held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years judicial experience and the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo counties. Vote Judge Deskins, the right choice for Logan and Mingo Circuit Court, paid for by the candidate.
Accidents, illness, heart attacks, strokes. When an emergency strikes, count on Logan Regional Medical Center. We're here providing emergency care 24/7, including the higher levels of emergency heart care found in our accredited chest pain center, and our enhanced cleaning, mask requirements, and social distancing to help keep you safe. Emergency care at Logan Regional Medical Center. When minutes matter, count on us.
Giovanni's of Logan. Visit the newly renovated restaurant and convenient drive-thru. It is the Italian place to be. Call today 304-752-9030 or check out their specials online at giovannislogan.com. Shayna O'Brien Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024 for one of 2 Logan seats. Vote Shayna O'Brien Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. Whether you like traditional banking or online banking, Logan Bank & Trust has you covered. LB&T has 5 convenient locations where customers can stop in, make a deposit, get a loan, or a new instant debit card. Too busy to stop in? Don't worry. Logan Bank & Trust offers online banking with mobile deposits, banking app, and loan applications at the click of a button from anywhere, anyplace, and anytime. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Logan Bank & Trust. We are the difference.
Hello, I'm Elise Hinkle, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner and director of behavioral health at Coalfield Health Center. Our providers have experience with a full spectrum of disorders. To schedule an appointment with one of our providers, call 304-855-1222. As a community, let's help each other address mental health. We are here for you when you are ready. Coalfield Health Center. Let our family take care of your family.
Are you looking to find the right home for your family, or are you wanting to list your property? With over 80 years of collective experience in serving Southern West Virginia, there is no one better to trust than Hometown Real Estate. We're knowledgeable in market trends and can assist you in finding buyers or sellers. Please reach out to our home office at 304-752-5570 or contact one of our professional sales representatives.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Miller, family nurse practitioner at Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare. I have long had a heart for serving others since I was little and have always wanted to provide care to people in our community. We also offer our family dental clinic, behavioral health care, an in-agency pharmacy, a 24-hour crisis stabilization unit and safe detox, in-agency lab, transportation services, and much more. Mountain Laurel Integrated Healthcare, where change begins.
Hi, I'm Chris White.
And I'm Stephen Wolf. And for the last 10 years, Wolf White & Associates have been representing clients injured in motor vehicle wrecks, medical negligence, wrongful termination, Social Security disability.
All right, welcome back inside Logan Middle School for this Mid-Valley Athletic Conference quarterfinal matchup between Logan and Point Pleasant. Logan, the 3 seed, leading the 6 seed, Point Pleasant 32-4 at the half. The winner of this game will get Winfield Middle, the number 2 seed. Winfield drew a bye into the quarterfinals as Point Pleasant will inbound the basketball. And a lot of time, I don't think we knew exactly which basket we were shooting on as both teams kind of lost on the play, and Point Pleasant gets whistled for the travel as the pass came in to Alex Tent, and before she could get the shot off, she couldn't control her feet as she took one too many steps, and Logan will have possession of the basketball after the turnover. They'll dump it down in low. There's Christiana Dress into the contest for the Timberwolves, and she'll lay it up and in, and she becomes the 9th player into the scores column. So I was a quarter too soon on the Dress basket, as the basket that I said happened in the first half was Laney Watkins, not Dress. So Dress to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Free throw up, back iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Point Pleasant, and that is Kylie Arrington for the Lady Knights. Arrington gets it over to Tolliver. Tolliver tries to dribble past the Timberwolves. That was Lily Fleming. She comes away with the steal to Fleming. They get it down to Dress. Dress tries to kick it back out to Watkins, and her pass is stolen away by Arrington, and whistle on a foul in the backcourt on Watkins. She picks up her second personal foul and her first team foul. 34-4 the score here, as quickly first half scoring for Point Pleasant. Just 2 scorers into the column. Mary Serple and Alex Tench with 2 points each. Leading the way is Jenna Hatfield for Logan. She's got a game-high 11 points as the Lady Knights break the pressure. And they get it down low to number 30. And that was Haley Angel. Her pass was deflected out of bounds. It maintains with Point Pleasant. They will keep possession of the basketball, trailing by 35:07 to go. Pass inbounded, nearly stolen away by Dress. Actually, it will be stolen away by Dress as Point Pleasant was the last to touch. And that'll give it right back to Logan. 5:05 to play. And breaking the pressure, Miley Fleming. She gets it to the opposite block for Christiana Dress, who will lay it up and in. Dress with 4 points. The lead now 32 at 36-4. 4:52 to go in our third quarter. And Daphne Ellis will pick up her first personal foul for Logan. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. And we'll get a substitution as Kylie Sams checks in for the first time for Point Pleasant, replacing Lola Tolliver. As pass stolen away by Watkins, and a foul in the backcourt on Haley Angel for Point Pleasant. That is the second team foul in the third quarter. Again, Hatfield led the way with 11 points in the first half. 5 for Miley Fleming, 3 for Jersey White, 4 points for Bailey Vance as Logan Middle School trying to get the ball in, and Point Pleasant came away with the steal, but standing on the inline with it. Lindsey Keyser with 2 points, 2 points for Dices Purchase, 1 point for Fleming, and 4 points for Laney Watkins. That was the first half scoring for the Timberwolves. And in this quarter, Christiana Dress has both points as a shot out of the short corner there by Kylie Arrington is no good as she stole the inbound pass from Daphne Ellis. She stepped right in front of Ellis's pass, stole it, shot no good, and rebound out of bounds maintains. Rebound out of bounds. It will go to Logan. As we had a held arrow. Now conversations in the books as to who has possession of the arrow. Both books, Point Pleasant and Logan, have Logan basketball. So conversations over. The official readies the ball for play and inbounds, and the steal off of the inbound by Tench, and she'll be fouled on the plays. Tench yet again steps in front of the pass from Daphne Ellis on the inbound, and the foul was whistled on Daphne. She picks up her second personal and team foul number 3. That'll send Point Pleasant to the free throw line for the first time this evening and the first time this afternoon as Tench goes to the free throw line. She's got 2 points. Free throw up, no good. And now she'll get a second opportunity, looking to give point their 5th point of the contest. 4:33 to go, 36-4. Tench, couple dribble shot up, and it rolls out no good. Rebound by Dress for Logan. With the rebound, she'll get it up to Watkins. Watkins will stop short of the midline. Now she'll get it across to Fleming over near the wing. Fleming looking for somebody to drive, looking for an area. She's cut off. She'll get it back to Watkins. Watkins dribbling around out near the mid-circle, gets it over to Fleming. Fleming dribbles into the lane, kicks it back out to Watkins. Watkins head fakes, gets into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound on the backside by Ellis. She puts a shot up, no good. And rebound fought for, tried to save it inbounds was Ellis, and she'll be successful as the pass was deflected out of bounds. So Logan keeps possession of the basketball. 3:59 to go on the moving clock here in the third quarter, leading by 32, 36-4 as they try to work the ball around the perimeter. That's Ellis on the drive. She'll get it down low to number 14. That's Lily Fleming. She's fouled on the play, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots as the shot attempt didn't drop. Picking up the foul was Kylie Sams for Point Pleasant. Team foul number 3, her first. 2 free throws coming up for Fleming. She is 1 of 2 from the free throw line today. As the first free throw up and in. So Fleming has 2 points. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And again, Logan has 10 players in the scores column as I shorted him 1 player there last time. Second one up and in. So give Fleming 3 points. And the lead now 38-4 here in our third quarter. as a jumper by number 35 for Point Pleasant, Kylie Arrington, no good. Logan with the rebound, running the floor. They get it up to Daphne Ellis. Her shot goes off the rim, a little too far underneath the basket, but there is Miley Fleming with the putback. She's now got 7. Logan up 40-4 now with 3:15 to play in our third quarter as the Timberwolves appear well on their way to a semifinal matchup at Winfield on, I believe that'll be Tuesday night, as we'll get substitutions into the contest. Whole new start, whole new 5 in the lineup as Point Pleasant checking back in as Lola Tolliver. Number 11 is Paisley Carr. She's into the contest for the first time. Number 42, Kylie Layton into the contest. Also in number 32, Olivia Ott, and number 11, who appears Paisley Carr. No, I said Paisley Carr. Number 14, Mary Supple, checks back in to the contest. We got a 30-second timeout as Logan takes the 30-second timeout after the 30-second timeout to go over a few plays. They inserted a whole new 5, as I will get those 5 in a moment. It looked like some of the starters coming back in to get a little bit of work in this second half. Again, tough situation for Coach Hatfield to be in, and you're up 36, but at the same time, you don't want to set your starting 5 for an entire half. You want to try to get them back into the contest and get some work in that you can, maybe work on some things offensively that you may be struggling on, or maybe try to work on some offensive things that you want to try to run against Winfield, perhaps, and maybe, use this opportunity to work on maybe your man-to-man defenses or your zone defenses, and when the opposition has the ball on the offense, as Logan looks like they're going to come out in the man-to-man, as again, ball is dribbled on the inline by Tolliver, and that'll be another turnover and turn it back over to Logan as Keyser will inbound the basketball, looking to get it in to Decker. She does. Decker racing it into the front court, looking for somebody to throw through. She'll get it over into the corner for Jersey White. Jersey White being guarded, splits a double team, puts a shot up, no good off the back iron. Rebound out of bounds, last touching Decker, and Point Pleasant will have possession of the basketball. Also back into the contest for Logan, Jenna Hatfield, who leads the way with those 11 points, and Bailey Vance. So Logan with their starting 5 back in, again trying to work on a little bit of things. And again, this being a tournament time, again, it's difficult to have your starter set an entire half. We'll see how much longer they play in this contest, as Point Pleasant also has 5 new players into the contest, and we gave you those during that 30-second timeout. So Logan with possession of the basketball. Bailey Vance picks up her dribble near the wing. She gets over to Keyser. Keyser driving. Now will give it back to Hatfield. It looks like a little bit of a motion offense the Timberwolves want to work on. Vance's shot no good. Rebound comes into the hands of Tolliver for Point Pleasant. She'll walk it into the front court and be picked up by Keyser as soon as she crosses the half line. Now we got a double team and a pass in the corner, nearly stolen away by Decker, but she bounced the ball on the baseline, and that will give it back to Point Pleasant. 2:13 to go, 40-4 our score. As pass comes in to Ott. Ott was too far underneath the basket for a shot. She dribbles out of it, gets it over to Carr. Carr now finds Tolliver. Tolliver being guarded by Decker. Now she dribbles into the double team, tries to get it down to the low block. She does so to Layton. Layton puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled on the play and will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. As picking up the foul was Bailey Vance. That is her first personal and 4th team foul of the third quarter. So to the line for 2 shots after the failed shot attempt is Layton. First one's up and in. And for Layton, that's her first points of the contest. And Point Pleasant with just their 5th point of the game. Second free throw up. No good. Back iron rebound by Decker. So score remains 40-5 with 1:56 to go. And a pass up ahead to Vance goes off her hands. I don't know if maybe she was looking to try to set her feet for a layup attempt or took her eyes off of the basketball for a second to see where she was in relation to the rim, but the ball goes out of bounds off her hands back to Point Pleasant with 1:47 to play on a running clock here in the third quarter. Again, 40-5 the score as double team is drawn by Carr. She gets out of it and gives it to Tolliver. Tolliver will drive baseline, put up a wild shot, no good. Rebound, fought for, last touching Jersey White, and Point Pleasant will inbound the basketball with a minute 25, minute 24, minute 23 to go. Now clock stops with 1:22, and we get a foul called. And now the call on number 2, Lindsey Keyser, her first personal foul, and that, I think, is the 5th team foul. So we get a substitution into the contest, as maybe that's just the 4th foul against the Timberwolves. Now, as the basketball comes in bounds, and nobody touched it for Point Pleasant, so pass goes out of bounds. Last touching, well, now we've got to hold up and play. I do believe this is the 5th foul, but the ball was inbounded, so they're going to have a conversation here. Will the officials? We'll see what they determine here. The Point Pleasant was in possession of the basketball. They went to inbound the ball. The ball was thrown out of bounds. Possession goes back to Logan. Now the ball wasn't touched. No time ran off the clock. So now the determination becomes whether Point Pleasant will shoot 2 free throws or they'll shoot 2 on the next foul. Conversation could be about who was the player that was fouled on the play for Point Pleasant, who's going to go to the free throw line and shoot the 2 shots. Also, it may be Logan may have the ball. So they're going to bring both teams back. So we will have a 2-shot foul for Point Pleasant, as we're looking to see. They're going to call both coaches. Coach Hatfield knows that it was the 5th foul. He's not. Coach Hatfield knows what is going on here, what transpired. He knows they just couldn't get the clock stopped in time. So Tolliver shooting 2 shots here. So officials do a good job of getting it right and making sure they got the right free throw shooter on the line, and that's Lola Tolliver. Tolliver, no points in the contest, but Tolliver has played very hard in this contest for Point Pleasant. She's done a good job of running the offense. His first free throw's back iron, no good. She's also been a key force on the defensive end for him. Now checking in the first time is Chelsea Jodon for the Lady Knights, replacing Carr. Jodon checking in for the first time. She wears number 25. Free throw up, no good. Tolliver misses both of them. Rebound into the hands of Serple for Point Pleasant. She gets it back to Tolliver. And I'll tell you, Tolliver's got some good handles out there for a guard. She loses it, as I say that, to Keyser. And Keyser will get it over to Decker. Decker now over to Keyser. Now back into the corner. That is Hatfield, or Jersey White, excuse me. And now White will drive the basket and score. So 2 points for White. That's her 5th point of the contest, and it's 42-5. With 40 seconds to play here in our third quarter, Logan has led from the jump, and they appear well on their way to a matchup with the number 2 seed Generals of Winfield Middle School. And now whistle and a held ball. Possession will go to Logan. Again, Point Pleasant, the 6th seed in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament. Logan, the 3 seed. The polka dots word to play is Hatfield, or Decker, it's number 11, not 10. Decker takes it to the rim. Her shot no good. Rebound by Point Pleasant. 3-pointer out of the corner, out of the wing, no good by Jodan, and it will go back to Logan with 11 seconds to go. But Hurricane is the top seed. They will meet Ripley in the semifinals. Ripley got a forfeit victory over Polka when Polka decided to drop out, as a layup is good by Keyser to beat the third quarter buzzer and send us to the fourth quarter. 44-5, the lead for Logan Middle School, and the Timberwolves, again, appear to be on their way to a semifinal matchup next week at Winfield. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here at this Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament on Mountain Dreams Media.
Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election to be held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years judicial experience and the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo counties. Vote Judge Deskins, the right choice for Logan and Mingo's Circuit Court, paid for by the candidate. Giovanni's of Logan. Visit the newly renovated restaurant and convenient drive-thru. It is the Italian place to be. Call today 304-752-9030 or check out their specials online at giovannislogan.com.
All right, welcome back to Logan Middle School Mid-Valley Athletic Conference. Quarterfinal action moves into the fourth quarter, 44-5 Logan with the lead. Three-pointer by Tolliver on the way, no good. May have been blocked by, I believe that was Daphne Ellis, and it was blocked, so Point Pleasant will keep possession of the basketball. 5:52 to go. Pass comes in, nearly stolen away. Coming away with it for Point Pleasant is Jodan. Jodan will be fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line for 2. So opportunity for Chelsea Jodan to get into the free throw or get into the scores column for Point Pleasant. Been a little bit of a tough going for Point Pleasant on the offensive end. Again, they've gotten good looks at the basket. They're just not dropping for them. First free throw, no good. And score remains 44-5. As again, the scoring rundown for Point Pleasant, Alex Tench and Mary Serple with 1 point. Actually, that was a foul on a 3. So she'll get another opportunity get into the scores column, and that one doesn't hit anything but the backboard. Ball has to hit the rim, so Logan will take possession of the ball. 5:46 to go, up by 39. Into the contest for the Timberwolves, a whole new 5. As Abby Cannon's into the contest for the first time. Jumper no good off the backboard by Lily Fleming. She gives it up to Ellis. Ellis nearly had it stolen by Tolliver. Again, there's Tolliver on the defensive end. She's been all over the floor for Point Pleasant here this afternoon and trying to get it inside to Furches, and the pass out of her reach, out of bounds, turnover back to Point, as it looks like we'll get some more substitutions for the Lady Knights, as at this point everybody has been into the contest for Point Pleasant, so we'll get some players coming back in to the contest for the Lady Knights, as a good shot there by Tolliver, no good, and whistle and a held ball. Possession arrow will go to Logan, as checking in is Huckabee, Layton, as well as Fetty. Whole new 5 on the floor. Sam's also into the contest for Point Pleasant, as is Nutter. So a whole new starting 5 in, and Abby Cannon tracks the ball down in the corner, gets it back over to Lily Fleming. Lily Fleming is fouled on the play. That'll be the first team foul of the quarter on Point. Picking up the foul will be number 23. That's McKenna Nutter, number 23. Picking up the foul as now number 24, Marley Fetty, picks up the foul. And she was guarding Fleming in the corner, but she bodied Fleming up. Fleming drew the contact and picked up the personal foul on Fetty. So Dress looking to inbound the ball, gets it into Ellis. Ellis working it around. Now she'll get it over to Fleming. Fleming gets it over to Cannon. Jumper by Abby Cannon will roll around the rim, no good. Rebound falls off into the hands of Nutter. She has it stolen away by Dress. Her shot no good, comes into the hands of Cannon. Cannon gets it inside to Furches. Her layup no good. And rebound came out of there, out of the corner by Fetty for Point Pleasant. She dribbles around a defender, and then she draws a double team and will lose the ball to Ellis. Ellis gets it up to Lily Fleming. Lily Fleming gets it over to Abby Cannon. Cannon looking for somebody to get rid of the basketball too. She will get it to Ellis. Ellis will dribble in, jump stop. Shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Nutter. And Point Pleasant will get it over to Layton. Layton will dribble it into the front court. She nearly had the ball stolen away, but she is fouled from behind by Cannon. That's first personal on Cannon, second on the team. With 3:56 to go in our fourth quarter, 44-5. Got this opportunity. I'd like to wish the Logan Lady Wildcats good luck tonight in the Battle of the Springhouse out at the Greenbrier, as they got an offensive foul on Point Pleasant. Serple tried to set a pick, and that wasn't Serple, that was number 10, Sams. They called it on Sams, not 14. Sams ran right into her defender, and that's an illegal scrim. Anyway, Logan picking up a big win last night as a jumper out of the corner, no good. Rebound fought for underneath by Dress. Her shot no good, into the hands of Sams for the Point Pleasant Big Blacks, as the get a whistle and a ball deflected out of bounds. And again, Logan with a big win last night over Greenbrier East, 58-52. Head coach at Greenbrier East is the Honorable Governor Jim Justice. They had a 10-game winning streak. Logan went into the Greenbrier, snapped that 10-game winning streak, and they play for the championship of the Battle of the Big Spring out at the Greenbrier, as we get a foul whistled on Point Pleasant, and that should be team foul number 3, I believe. But anyway, Logan will play North Marion tonight at 7 p.m. Pass comes in to Furches. Her shot is blocked from behind by Layton, and rebound rebound was on the end line, because I think Dress was unable to come up with it. So Logan will lose possession of the basketball, and Point Pleasant will have it. 3:13 to go, and fouled on the play is Nutter. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. As picking up the foul for the Timberwolves was Lainey Watkins. But again, Logan and North Marion tonight at the Greenbrier, 7 p.m. When you're done watching us on Mountain Dreams Media at 5:30 with the boys' games, tune on over to the Greenbrier Valley channel and watch the Lady Wildcats, as the first free throw by Nutter is good. Turn on over to that Greenbrier Valley channel at 7 p.m. tonight. Watch the Lady Wildcats as they try to bring home a trophy back to Logan County. Second free throw, no good. Rebound into the hands of Fleming. She loses it. And ball still being volleyballed around forward. Furches comes up with it, gets it over to Fleming. As now pass up to Ellis. Ellis gets it down to Dress. Dress has her shot blocked. Rebound comes into the hands of Furches. Furches tries to go up with it, has her shot blocked. Coming away with it for a point is Maya Huckabee. Huckabee nearly loses it, corrals it, gets it back over to Sam. Sam's over to Layton. Layton lost it. Now coming away with it is Fleming. 2:35 to go, 44-6 the score. But again, Logan and North Marion rematch of that Class AA semifinals from a couple years ago that the Wildcats won. And 2 teams met last season at Logan, and North Marion came out with the win. A good chance for Logan to get a signature win on the season, bring a trophy home, and I mean, to me, win or lose tonight, I think the Wildcats should crack the top 10 of the Class AA poll, as dribbling in is Furches, and she's fouled on the play, and she'll go to the free throw line. As picking up a foul for Point Pleasant will be number 42, Layton. Jodan and Pethel getting ready to check in for the Lady Knights. And for Pethel, it's her first appearance in the contest. So everybody in the book has saw action for Point Pleasant tonight, as the first free throw by Furches is good. That gives her 3 points on the evening. Second free throw no good, and rebound by Point Pleasant. So 45-6 the score. Shot up on the other end by Point Pleasant, no good. And a held ball on the play. Logan with possession of the basketball. So the Timberwolves will meet Winfield in the semifinals of the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament. I believe that may be Tuesday evening at Winfield. February 5th championship game to be played February 7th at the higher seed. Again, the Final Four. Hurricane will host Ripley. Winfield will host Logan. Logan is the 3 seed. Hurricane is the top seed. If Hurricane wins, Winfield-Logan winner goes to Hurricane. If Ripley wins, then the winner of Winfield and Logan will host, as Ellis's three-pointer is no good, and Furches comes away with a steal, as Point Pleasant was trying to get the ball inside, and Tench has her pass stolen away by Furches. And now Laney Watkins into the front court. She'll dribble off a little bit on the clock, as Logan will go to a 5-out set and try to get some score, try to run some offense as they kick it around. Three-pointer by Watkins is good. Laney Watkins had a 3 in the first quarter that was ruled a 2. This time she hits a 3, and Logan goes up 48-6 with 1:25 to go. As get a timeout for a shoe tie, as Huckabee had to tie her laces. And the shot no good down on the block, but the foul was on the Timberwolves Fleming, and that will send to the free throw line Alex Tench. She has 2 points in the contest. Her first free throw up, no good. Tench with 2 points, Serpel with 2 points. That leads the way for Point Pleasant. 1 point each for Kylie Layton and McKenna Nutter. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Furches. She gets it over to Ellis, who will race it into the front court with 1:09 to play. Now she gets it over to Fleming, now to Watkins. Watkins will dribble out near the jump circle, and she will she wants to try to go inside to Fleming. She does so. Fleming shot no good. Rebound fought for. Losing it was Dress. And Point Pleasant comes away with it as Tench driving the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound down low by Pethel. And she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. As picking up a foul on the play for Logan was Christiana Dress, I believe. Never did. Don't think I officially got a signal or missed it, but it was a quick one. But Dress seems to be in disbelief down there that maybe she picked up the foul. So first free throw no good by Pethel. She'll get one more. And 42.7 seconds left, 48-6 the score. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound fought for, coming away with it for Point Pleasant is Jodan. Jodan gets it over to Pethel, who quickly finds Tench. Tench loses the ball in bounds, and there'll be a whistle and a foul below as Tench will pick up the foul. So 2 shots for Logan. We'll see who that sends to the free throw lines. Both teams in the double bonus here. As looks like it's going to be Furches to the line for 2 shots. She was good on 1 of 2 attempts. earlier in the fourth quarter. Now she's going back to the free throw line for 2 shots. Furches with 3 points in the contest, looking to add to that total. First one, good. She now has 4 points. She's 4 points. Logan with 10 players in the stat column. As the only ones not to score, Decker and Cannon. Second one will go as well. And the Timberwolves now lead 50-6 as Furches has 5 points. And 28 seconds to go. And Logan Middle School again Tuesday evening at Winfield in the semifinals. Hurricane and Ripley in the other semifinals. The winners meet at the higher seed on Thursday for the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Championship. It's 14 seconds on the clock. Dribbling in is Fleming. She'll dump it off to Furches, who will lay it up and in for her 7th point. And 52-6 now the score. Point Pleasant will try to get one shot off. Good if it goes, but it does not go for Kylie Sams. And that will be the final shot of the contest here from Logan Middle School. Again, Logan led from start to finish, and they move on to the semifinals in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament, a 52-6 win over Point Pleasant. Well, we're going to step aside for a quick break. When we come back, we will break down the scoring and get set for our next contest here on Mountain Dreams Media, which comes up at 5 o'clock. That's the Logan boys and the Winfield boys. Winner of that game will get the top seed in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Boys Tournament, set to start next weekend as well. 52-6 the final. We'll be right back after these messages.
Mountain Dreams Media would like to thank the following sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Are you looking to buy or sell real estate in southern West Virginia? Call or message Eugene Maynard with Bray & Oakley Real Estate at 304-688-4648. Check out Heard the Word podcast with Marshall alumni basketball stars Jared West and Stevie Browning, available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube. Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election to be held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years judicial experience and the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo counties. Vote Judge Deskins, the right choice for Logan and Mingo's Circuit Court, paid for by the candidate. Caleb with the Clippers will keep you fresh. Check him out on Facebook and Instagram at Caleb with the Clippers. Shayna O'Brien Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May 2024 for one of 2 Logan seats. Vote Shayna O'Brien Thompson, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien Thompson. Looking to plan that next adventure with family? Amanda Thompson with Off to Neverland Travel is the best at planning that family vacation. Experienced in Disney vacations and much, much more. She can help you in finding that right place to make memories. Find her on Facebook or email at amanda.thompson@offtoneverland.com. Vote Butcher for judge in the newly combined Logan Mingo Circuit. Joshua Butcher and his wife Jamie Dempsey Butcher love basketball and they love cheering on the local teams. Every March, Josh and his family enjoy watching Southern West Virginia basketball dominate the state tournament. Let's do it again this year, and remember, vote Butcher for judge, paid for by the committee to elect Joshua Butcher, Merle Dempsey treasurer.
Welcome back to Logan Middle School. Timberwolves moving on in the semifinals, a 52-6 win over Point Pleasant. Recap the scoring before we sign off tonight to look at Point Pleasant. Leading away for the Knights was Mary Supple and Alex Tench with 2 points each, 1 point for McKenna Nutter, and Kylie Layton with the point for Point Pleasant. Quickly for the Logan Middle School Timberwolves, leading away Jenna Hatfield. Game high 11 points, 7 points each for Miley Fleming, Dices Furches, and Laney Watkins with 7 each. 5 points for Jersey White, and 4 points each for Bailey Vance, Lindsay Keiser with 4, Christiana Dress with 4, and 3 points for Lily Fleming. 10 of the 12 that played cracked the scores columns for the Logan Lady Timberwolves as they move on to a date with Winfield in the semifinals Tuesday at Winfield Middle School. A 2-3 matchup. On the other side of the bracket, number 1 Hurricane will host number 4 Ripley. And again, the 2 winners meet on Thursday at the higher seed. 52-6, your final tonight. Logan with the win over Point Pleasant, moving on in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament. And we'd like to remind everybody that coming up at 4 p.m. will be the junior varsity action between Winfield Middle School and Logan Middle School. That coming up at 4 p.m. At 5:30, Logan Middle School and Winfield Middle School battle for the top seed in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament. The winner will be the number 1 seed and have the opportunity to host throughout the tournament. That begins next week. As I'd like to remind our listeners that we will start a new feed for that JV game at 4. We'll be starting a new feed at 4 p.m. for the JV game. So if you're tuning in expecting to see the junior varsity game on this feed with the girls basketball game, you won't see it. We will see, and you will have to tune in and find the new feed at 4 p.m. for the Logan Middle, Winfield Middle, junior varsity, and varsity action, again starting at 4 p.m. For our guys here at Mountain Dreams Media, I'm Bill Lusk saying so long, and we hope you can join us back at 4 p.m. Once again, Logan moving on to the semifinals in the Mid-Valley Athletic Conference Tournament, 52-6 winners over Point Pleasant. And for our visitors, Point Pleasant, I'd like to wish them a safe trip home. And for those that are watching, I'd like to thank you, and we hope to see you again at 4 for Logan and Winfield boys basketball.